Okay, so today we have a very important class like the rules of drainage system. So in the drainage there are lots of fittings are acceptable, some fittings are not acceptable as per IPC, as per UPVC, like that. So today we are going to see a very depth and details of all the fittings of the toilets, like that. So the first one, what we see here, the first one we see here is called as a trap arm. Trap arm. So trap arm is what? So for example, you can see this wash basin. Let's say that this is the side view. From side view we are checking. So we have the wash basin here. So from the wash basin we have the P trap. P trap, the line is going like this. So sometime what happen, if there is any issue to take the line straight away because of some other classes or something, some reason, then sometime we have seen that the line is taken down like this and it is connected with that drainage pipeline. So this called as a trap arm. Trap arm. So here we have provided the vertical offset, like a vertical offset, because we have provided two elbow, let's say vertical offset, and we have connected with the drainage pipeline. This is not acceptable. We have to provide the right side connection. If you have the P trap, then it has to be straight away. We should not provide any vertical offset in the trap arm. So this is not the acceptable. We have to follow the right side one. This is very important because sometimes we are doing this mistake like this. So vertical offset, whether it is like this, is not acceptable, and light up also not acceptable. Then uh, like, okay, now first is done. Second, we are taking the pipe from drainage. We have the P trap. In the right side you can see the left side we have now straight pipe, so this is acceptable. After doing this one, we are going down we are connecting with the main header. So in the main header you can see how we are connecting. Okay, here we have connected like a T. It's like a T, common header down, and from up we are connecting like a T. So this T is not acceptable. So what is acceptable? The right side you can see we have provided the 45-degree Y pipe, then we have provided the 45-degree elbow. So 45-degree Y pipe, then we have provided the 45-degree elbow. So this is the correct way of installation for the plumbing, for the drainage system. Okay, so we have to follow this method of installation. So coming to the third one, third important thing for the drainage installation, like you see here, horizontal dry vent under the fluid level arm FLR is not acceptable. For example, we have the water closet here. So in the water closet, you know, this is the flange connection. From the flange connection we are taking the drainage connection down, and the pipe is going here. So here I have taken the vent pipe. So for the vent pipe I have taken, from the drainage pipe I have taken one vent pipe like this, and which is going like this, and which is going up like this. So here I have provided one horizontal dry vent. This is the horizontal pipe, you know, it's a horizontal pipe. So this horizontal dry vent is not acceptable below FLR. So this is FLR. FLR means fluid level rim. So here we can see the fluid level, that means the water level. Okay, once you flush you can see the water is coming out. So this is the fluid level. Similarly, if you go to wash basin, the level is a fluid level. So below the fluid level is not acceptable to provide the horizontal dry vent. Above the fluid level you can provide the horizontal vent, that is acceptable, but below the fluid level it is not acceptable. And here you can see, instead of this arrangement you can provide the arrangement like this. For example, you are taking the flange, you have the flange, and we have the elbow which is going straight away. From here we are taking up. So here we have the bush, I will show you how it will come in the connection. We can take like this, but we should not take like this. Horizontal vent pipe is horizontal, that pipe dry vent is not acceptable. Okay, so this is the another important, very important rule. And coming to the installation, so coming to the installation, so here you can see, for example, this is the top view. From the top view we are checking. So this flange connection, what we see here, this is what we saw here also. This is what we saw here also. This is the flange connection. Here also we have the flange connection, and in this flange connection, from the wall, a 12-inch normally we are keeping till the center of the flange, till the center of this is called as a rough in dimension. This rough in dimension normally we are keeping 12 inch from the finished level of the wall to center of the water closet, this 12 inch we are normally keeping. So there is a 12 inch between the center of the toilet flange to the finished back wall. However, it is useful to know that toilets also come in. Sometimes it can be 10 inch, sometimes it can be 14 inch also it will come. So where we need to check. Once you open the technical data sheet, like you see here, you can see this 12 inch rough in dimension. So this 12 inch rough in dimension means this is what from the finished level of the wall to the center of the flange is 12 inch. Okay, so if you have 10 inch or 14 inch, you can find out from the technical data sheet. And the other important thing, for example, this is the water closet. If you, this is the vanity wash basin. So here's a wash basin. Below we have the vanity. So vanity mean you can see like a small cupboard type. You can open that one. No? Like you normally you see in the hotel and some area, the vanity wash basin will be there. So if you have some obstruction from the water closet, so what is the rule? So the rule says that from the center of the toilet flange, I mean the water closet flange, 15-inch clearance must be there. Okay, so 15-inch clearance must be there. And similarly for the right side also, you can have to follow 15-inch clearance. So left and right, both sides 15-inch clearance must be there. So for example, if the bath vanity is next to your toilet, you will need 15-inch clearance. If the tub is next to your toilet, same 15 inch. If your wall is next to your toilet, for example, here also you can see the wall and same 15-inch clearance. So you have to follow that 15-inch clearance left and right side of the water closet. And what about the front side? So front side as per IPC International Plumbing Code, you will need to keep at least 21 inch of clearance in the front side. 21-inch clearance we have to follow in the front side for the installation. Okay, so these three rules we have to follow. And if you follow uniform plumbing code, this is the IPC 405.3.1, 21 inches. If you follow the UPC uniform plumbing code, 24 inch we have to follow as per EPC 402.5 in chapter 4. We have to follow 24 inch clearance. Then for the drainage. So this is again some of the very important thing. Normally the mistakes we do here. So the very first step, now we have the wash basin here. From the wash basin, we have provided the P-trap. So this trap arm, as I told earlier also, it has to be straight. Okay, that is I followed. Then once you are connecting with the vertical line, what type of fittings we have to use here? Okay, so it is allowed to use 1.5. Okay, first of all, the minimum drainage pipe size. The minimum drainage pipe size for the this water closet. So if you see the lavatory, 1.25, 1.1 quarter, that means 1.25 inch is the minimum size we have to follow. Okay, that's the trap size, minimum size. So here what we followed here, we followed here 1.5 inch. Okay, so if I followed 1.5 inch trap, I followed 1.5 inch trap arm and 1.5 inch sanitary connection. So minimum is 1.25, but I followed 1.5. Anyway, 1.25, 1.5. If you follow 1.25, all the fittings will come 1.25. Okay, so I mentioned here 1.5 because I followed P-trap, trap arm and the connection, the sanitary tree all should be 1.5. So here at this point, we have to follow 1.5 sanitary T. Okay, we have to provide 1.5 inch sanitary T in the vertical position. Please don't use Y here. Okay, now we finish what? We finished here. What are the fittings will come? We discuss. Now I put one question mark here. What this question mark says? What fittings we need here? So what fittings we need at this point? So the pipe is coming down. Here we need to provide the same. Here I provided sanitary T. And I told don't install the. I recommended not to follow the, not to use the Y pipe, YT. I mean the 30 degree or 45, some angle of Y, but don't use the Y there. But we recommended only sanitary T. So here coming to the next one, the bottom one, what we need to install here? Sanitary T or Y pipe. So which one will come here? So Y with 40. Sorry?
Y pipe, sir.
Y will come, yes. So you have seen in the site?
Yeah, yes, sir. I have seen the site.
Yeah, correct. So normally in that bottom connection, you see Y with 45 degrees. So this is the common fitting we are using in the bottom pipe. And again, we have to provide one 45 degree Y. sorry, 45 degree elbow. First 45 degree Y will come, then 45 degree elbow will come, then the vertical pipe will go. As you told, it is correct. We have to use the Y pipe or a combination Y with 1/8 bend. This is called as a combo fitting. Have you seen this one? Combo fitting. It's like you see the radius of the fitting. It's a
No,
combo fitting.
sir. This
No.
this one I didn't see.
Yeah, okay. Why I am calling this is combo fitting? Because here you have two fittings. One is a Y pipe, then one 45 degree elbow. Here is a combination. Like you already have Y pipe, also you have the elbow. So together it's coming. Now that's the reason it is called as a combo fitting. Okay, so we the code allows you to use both. Okay, mostly in Middle East, based on my experience in different countries, we have used the same one, the like 45 degree with 45 degree Y with 45 elbow, but you can use the combo fitting also. Both is acceptable. Okay, so now what we did here, we are using what we did here, we are using 3 by 3 by 1.5 inch Y with 1.5 degree 1.5 inches straight 45 degree elbow. Same one, because here the pipe is, for example, this setup we used just now 1.5 inch. So the same 1.5 inch is coming down. When it comes down, I have used 3 by 3 by 1.5 inch Y. So here what happened? Here I have provided 3 by 3 by 1.5 inch. I mean this branch connection is 1.5 inch and the elbow also 1.5 inches. But my question, how the 3 inch came here? Because in the water closet, what normally you use, 4 inch or 3 inch?
4 inch, sir.
4 inch. Then how it become 3 inch? Code accept to use 4 by 3 inch fittings here. Like it's like a reducer, 4 by 3 inch, because the flange will be 4 inch. You see here the size of this one and this one. This is 4 inch. The international plumbing code also allows to use the 4 by 3 connection here. But normally in the Middle East, we normally don't use this type of reducer. I'll show you that fittings also. 4 by 3 we can use, but normally in the Middle East we directly use 4 inch. So all this pipe will go with a 4 inch, but it is acceptable to use 3 inch 4 by 3. Okay, first the 4 inch flange will be there. After that 4 by 3 inch fittings will come from here. Then we have the sanitary T. Again same, what you install here, same sanitary T here also will come. Then this will connection go with 4 inch. That is a usual practice we follow in the Middle East, but it is acceptable to follow 4 by 3 fittings here. So this all connection will come with 3 inch. Okay, that is the reason here. This pipe is 3 inch. I am taking the branch with 3 by 3 by 1.5. I am taking the branch with 1.5. Okay, so this is the Y pipe I have followed with 45 degree elbow. Then this is what I told you. First, this is the water closet. Okay, this is not wash basin. This is not lavatory. This is water closet. Water closet. First, we have the 4 inch flange, and from the 4 inch flange, it is acceptable to use as per IPC International Plumbing Code 4 by 3 inch closet bend. Okay, we can use this bend. Then this line will go straight away. Then we have the sanitary T of 3 inch. Okay, it is acceptable. But we normally use the 4 inch, all the fittings. Okay, now the second fitting. Same like our wash basin. This is the wash basin. We have provided the Y 45 degree with 45 degree elbow. What fittings will come at this point? Can you tell me what fittings will come? Sanitary T or Y? Here.
This one.
What you saw already?
Why, sir?
Y pipe. Same.
Yeah, sir. Why and then
Okay.
clean out.
Clean out, okay, right side, okay. Hello friends, 1 minute. We worked hard to collect all the information from various sources to give you best understanding of the subject. Most of the people watch the video but they don't subscribe. Please motivate us by subscribing our channel to post more and more technical videos for you. Thank you. Fine. So here the question, what type of drainage fittings does the code permit for vertical to horizontal transition? Long sweep fittings or short sweep fittings? The answer is A. Yeah, because we can use the we cannot use the short sweep. The short sweep means what I'm telling, the radius. Short sweep is not acceptable. We have to use the long sweep fittings. So here, for example, okay, here this option, they have multiple options. By the way, other type of fittings are allowed. You can use the long turn elbow. Okay, this point is very important. Long turn 90 degree elbow you can use. Otherwise, like you told, okay, is acceptable, and mostly in the Middle East we can see this type of fittings. Y 45 degree, then we can use the 45 degree elbow. So this is one option. Second option, long turn, long radius 90 degree, long sweep 90 degree. And third option also, standard permits to use 245 degree elbow for vertical to horizontal transition. Okay, we can use the vertical to horizontal transition. And after that, what will come? After that, if you want to make the end cap at that area, you can use the adapter, then the plug. Okay, you can make this arrangement, the clean out adapter glues. Okay, so we can make the arrangement here also, this side, but it is acceptable to use this type of three different fittings for that particular location. And as you told, it is correct, the first one in the left side, normally we are using Y pipe, Y45.